Okay, so I've unmuted. Hello. Hello. Okay. Can you hear me now? You can hear me? Okay. As a visitor? Yes. What was I going to do? I'm going to buy data.
And you are going to caution.
No, he has. I've spoken to him.
Where is the system?
If we're not using it, we will only use this one. There's no need because
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, distinguished parents. You are all welcome to the 17th Annual General Meeting of the BUPF, that is the Best University Parents Forum. We do not take your presence for granted. We want to assure you that you will have a nice time even during this meeting, and you will be glad you came. Once again, I want to welcome everyone. Very shortly, members of the management will be coming in, as well as the leadership of the Best University Parents Forum. So we will be introducing them to us shortly and welcoming them to the stage. Meanwhile, parents here present, if you know you have not registered, kindly indicate by raising your hand. Maybe one of the ushers will bring to you the QR code so that you can scan it. Please, if you know you have not registered, indicate. And please, those with the QR code, the barcode, kindly look out for them and meet them with the paper so that they can scan it and get ready. Let's move forward. Those are the very extreme. You can see after where the gallery starts, you know, are those pillars. Those are the extreme back. Can we move forward, please? Yes, please. If you are sitting on any seat after the pillars at the back, do well to move forward, please. Move forward. We have very empty seats in front, because today's business is going to be, you know, strictly business. So we want to see your face. Please help move forward, please. I can still see some people at the very extreme back. And those are students. I'm not sure you're supposed to be. I think you are meant to be up the gallery. If you are a student here present, please help us move up. You are supposed to be at the gallery. All students, move up, move up. Why parents? Those of us that came all the way, you have your ward here, you have your children here. Help us move forward a bit. Please, we respectfully welcome you today, and we don't want to take your coming for granted. We also want you to have the best time here today. So please, help move forward. And please, let's rise to our feet as we may welcome, yeah, that's the Vice Chancellor, members of the management team. Shall we rise to our feet, please? Distinguished parents, shall we rise to our feet, please? Let's may welcome our Vice Chancellor, and the management team. Our Vice Chancellor, sir, you are highly welcome, followed by the registrar of this great university, as well as our amiable university librarian. You are welcome, sir. You're welcome. Without wasting our time, let's take the national and the university anthems. Studio, please. Studio, please. Studio, please.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. No tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigeria, strong and proud to serve our sovereign motherland.
Thank you. While still standing, please still remain standing while I welcome Mrs. Taiwo Olatunji for the opening prayer. Thank you.
Shall we pray? Oh Lord, our help in ages past, our hope for years to come. Lord, we worship and we honor your name. We are indeed very grateful unto you for a day like this. We thank you for this gathering. We thank you so much for journey mercies that you granted everyone that is here today. We thank you for the opportunity of having another BUPF AGM. Lord of glory, our beginning and our ending. We ask that, Lord, you will start with us. We ask that, Lord, you will company with us. We ask that, Lord, you will take charge and take control of all of our deliberations today. We pray that, Lord, the God of peace, you will let your peace reign in our midst and amongst us, and let your will alone be done. Thank you, holy and righteous Father. Take all the glory, receive all the honor. In Jesus' worthy name, we have prayed. Amen.
Thank you. Shall we be seated, please? Thank you. You are once again welcome to the 17th Annual General Meeting of the Best University Parents Forum. Thank you. Without wasting our time, I would like to go to the very first item on the program, which is introduction of principal officers and BUPF executives. And the very first person to be introduced today is the father of this great institution, our quintessential amiable Vice Chancellor. Please, with a standing ovation, let's put our hands together as we make welcome Professor Jeremiah Oludele Ojediron to the high table. Abisisa, you are highly welcome. Thank you. Next to be introduced, thank you, and thank you, sir. Visisa, you are welcome. Next to be introduced is our delectable Barrister Adefowoke Ayokunle, the chairperson, Best University Parents Forum. Please, a round of applause for her. Please, whatever is worth doing well. Please clap for her. You are highly welcome, ma'am. Yes. I also want to respectfully recognize the presence of, in absentia, our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Ngozi Ugo Arisa. Please, let's put our hands together. She will join us soon. Also to be recognized is our wonderful registrar of this great institution, Mr. Lamidi Tafa. Please, a round of applause for him. And also to be recognized is Mr. Shino Omotayo Adepoju. That is our bossa. Represented by the Deputy Bossa, Mr. Badmos. You're welcome, sir. And also to be recognized is our wonderful university librarian, Dr. Felicia Yusuf. Please, a round of applause for her. May I also welcome to the stage, to the high table, Engineer Professor Omotayo Jimo, that is the first Vice Chairman of BUPF. Please, a round of applause for him. Also, to come to the high table is Mr. Ismail Olalekan Majiobaje, the Financial Secretary. Please, a round of applause for him. I also want to welcome to the stage, to the high table, Alaji Femi Ogunsanya, the auditor to the BUPF. You are welcome, sir. Every other person will be recognized in their various seats. Wherever you are is the high table, right? You are highly welcome. Also to be respectfully recognized is Professor Taiwo Oluri, the second vice chairman, and the vice chancellor representative. Please, a round of applause for him. Please, let's do it well. Thank you. I also want to recognize Mrs. Arama Jesuabo, that is the General Secretary to this great body, BUPF. You are highly welcome, ma'am. I also want to respectfully recognize Professor Oluwafemi Enilolubo, that is the second Assistant Secretary. Please, a round of applause for him. Kindly indicate, sir. We need every parent to know our executives. I also want to recognize Mrs. Murolake Idougo, that is the second Assistant Secretary and Registrar Representative. Please, let's know you. Please appreciate her. Thank you. Let me also recognize Mr. Oluwafumi Taiwo, that is the Public Relations Officer. Please indicate, sir. Let's know you. If I bastardize your name, kindly forgive me. Yes. Also, let me recognize Mrs. Azizat Olanike Ajaga, the legal advisor. You are welcome, ma'am. Yes. May I also recognize Mr. David Kolawole Oladapo, ex-official 1. Please, let's recognize him and put our hands together for him. You are welcome, sir. Also to be recognized is Mrs. Taiwo Olatunji, the ex-official 2 to the BUPF. Please, let's put our hands together for her. Ma'am, where you are, just indicate, let's know you. Okay, you are at the back. You're welcome, ma'am. And also to be recognized is Mr. Faniyu Abidemi, the BUPF staff. Please, let's put our hands together for him. Yes, you are highly welcome, and I also want to recognize every parent here present, members of staff here present, the distinguished students as well, because without you, we can't be here. So we want to welcome you to today's program, and we want to assure you that it's going to be very interesting, impactful, and enlightening. Once again, we welcome everyone to this great occasion. So without wasting our time, I would like to welcome the chairperson to deliver her welcome address, and is no other person than Barrister Adefowoke Ayokunle, the chairperson to BUPF. Please, a round of applause for her. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Good afternoon, beautiful parents of Bells University Parent Forum. I'd like to say welcome on board the 17th annual general meeting of this great body. Let me just take about some few minutes of yours to read this address that I have. It's already on page 14 to page 16 of the program of the event. So let me just run through it briefly. Dear distinguished parents, esteemed members of the university management, all protocols duly observed. I welcome you all with a huge sense of joy and gratitude on behalf of other executives, members to the 17th annual general meeting of the Bells University Parent Forum. Today marks another momentous stride in our collective journey of supporting academic excellence, moral upbringing, and holistic development of our children. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with deep sorrow that I announce the demise of our esteemed treasurer, Mr. Adedayo Omotayo Onanuga, FCA, who joined the Saints on Sunday, 9th November 2025, and has since been interred. I please seek your indulgence, so please let us rise for about a minute in honor of Mr. Adedayo Onanuga. May the soul of Mr. Onanuga rest in perfect peace. Mr. Onanuga was dedicated with integrity and unwavering commitment to the growth of this forum and the welfare of our children. He will forever be remembered for his impact on the entire forum, for his, we recognize his invaluable service, despite the fact that Mr. Onanuga was the representative of the BOSA on the forum. He gave his all. Thank you very much. As we gather here today, this gathering represents not only a continuation of our tradition, but also a reaffirmation of our collective commitment to the welfare, growth, and success of our children. Over the past years, the forum has worked diligently to strengthen collaboration with the university administration through the management staff, support infrastructural development, and provide support to our children. This effort reflects our shared vision of nurturing excellence, discipline, and innovation within the institution. I extend my heartfelt thank you to the university leadership for their unwavering commitment to quality education. To the executives of this forum, your passion cannot go unnoticed. To our fellow parents this afternoon and those online, I salute your dedication, sacrifices, and active participation. And to our children, you remain the heartbeat of this institution. Our accomplishments in the last 1 year, the forum has since its inception remained steadfast in its mission to complement the efforts of the university in nurturing excellence. It is fitting to reflect on the tangible contributions and initiatives that have defined our journey in the past year. These accomplishments are not merely projects or programs. They are expressions of our collective commitment to the growth and success of our children and to the continued advancement of Bells University of Technology. It is therefore with pride and gratitude that I present the key accomplishments of the forum, which stand as milestones in our pursuit of excellence. The extended engineering workshop, as part of our continuous contribution and collaboration with the university community, the forum contributed to the extension and expansion, rebuilding, modernization of the engineering workshop. We used to house about 56 students per time to about 272 students per time, thereby giving a quantum leap in the number that it took accommodate per time. comprising of the following: the metal workshop, the wood workshop, the air conditioning and refrigerator workshop. This initiative has provided our children with improved facilities and a conducive environment for practical learning. It strengthens the university's commitment to producing graduates who are not only academically sound, but are also technically skilled. The workshop was commissioned by His Excellency, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, PhD, the promoter of the university, and Nigeria's former president, on Wednesday, 22nd October, 2025. The NPUGA Games. The forum actively supported the university's participation in the Nigerian Private University Games Association. This involvement promotes sportsmanship, teamwork, and healthy competition amongst our children. This also enhanced the university's visibility and reputation within the national academic and sporting community. Bells at 20, the BUPF Day. The forum joined the university community in commemoration of the 20th anniversary of its establishment. We held a panel discussion on the topic, Navigating the Challenges of the University Life, a parent-university collaborative approach, where we had distinguished scholars who have contributed immensely to university administration, as well as psychologists and narcotic experts. The event also had an award ceremony where persons who have contributed to the growth of the forum were recognized for their support. The event took place on the 22nd of October, 2025. The forum also showcased its journey and development strides to date through the production of a well-thought-out documentary, Legacy of Care. The event highlighted the unity of parents, students, and management in commemorating 2 decades of academic excellence. It also served as a platform to showcase achievement, strengthen bonds, and reaffirm our collective commitment to the university's vision. It was a huge success. Health Maintenance Organization, the HMO. During the course of the last annual general meeting, there were clamor for the introduction of HMO as the medical bills keep standing as a brick wall on student portal. The forum also continued to receive numerous appeals for medical assistance from our children. This we cannot close our eyes to, and we yielded to this clearance call. The need for us to swing into action to bring on board a viable HMO in collaboration with the university cannot be overemphasized. This we did and had HMO on board, and we had some HMO came to present, and after successful pitching, the Abua T-ship was nominated for the students HMO, and it has ceased being in operation at the commencement of this academic session. The BUPF Endowment Fund. This is the 5th year of the establishment of the Endowment Fund for the benefit of our children who have lost their sponsor, who the sponsor has become incapacitated. The sponsor means the person paying the school fees of the child. This must be well documented in the child's biodata form submitted to the university. Many students have benefited from this initiative till today. However, in 2025, the executive further extended the award of academic excellence from the best graduating student of the school to best graduating students in all the 5 colleges of the university. The fund committee has treated numerous applications and a number of students have benefited. The Student Welfare Program. The forum has consistently prioritized students' welfare through numerous initiatives such as financial assistance, medical support, and general activities as presented by them from time to time, just to mention a few. These programs address both academic and personal needs, ensuring that our children thrive holistically. By focusing on welfare, we reinforce the value of care, discipline, and responsibility. Aside from donating, building another facility, we are concerned about their emotional well-being in order to make their journey a holistic one. Our commitment as an executive is more to our children's overall well-being in order to make a holistic physical, emotional, as well as academic journey for them. This has created increase in our expenditure as it will be presented by the financial in the course of this meeting from previous year as well as previous executive. Strengthening collaboration. One of our greatest achievements has been deepening has been deepening collaboration between parents and university management. This partnership has fostered transparency, mutual trust, and shared responsibility in decision-making. The executives, on behalf of the parents, join in celebrating the Vice Chancellor during his 70th birthday celebration in Ogbomoso. Also joined the promoter, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, 88th birthday. However, other stakeholders and principal officers were not left out of this. Our strong partnership with stakeholders is essential in order that the voices of parents are heard and that the university continues to grow in alignment with the aspiration of the stakeholders, challenges and opportunities. It is important to state that while we celebrate our successes, we also acknowledge our challenges. The rising cost of education created by the current economic situation of the country and even across the globe demands that we create a sustainable support system. We must also ensure our children adapt to the rapidly changing global environment by continuously teaching and emphasizing the need to eschew discipline, the value of integrity and excellence that defines each family in particular and Bells University in general. We will continue to strengthen communication between parents and the university for greater transparency. In conclusion, I urge us all to remain steadfast in our mission. Let us remember that every effort we make today is an investment in the future and the legacy of this great institution in our children. Together, we can ensure that this institution continues to shine as a beacon of knowledge, character, and service to a university. Thank you very much. May this 17th AGM be fruitful and impactful. Thank you.
Please, let's give it up for our delectable chairperson of the Best University Forum, Parents Forum. Please, we need live audience today. Please clap for her. Let's appreciate her. Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry, we have enough to eat and drink today, so you will be glad you came. The very next item on the program, in this one, we are going to rise up. Please do me a favor. Shall we rise to our feet? Please, every parent here present, rise to your feet. Please rise to your feet. Everyone in the house, rise to your feet. Thank you. You will be honored as well. Please join me as I make welcome our amiable Vice Chancellor as he gives his welcome address or his address. Please, let's put our hands together to make welcome our VC, Professor Jeremiah Oludele Ojediran. Thank you.
Thank you. Please be seated. I'm a very shy person. So when you stood up, I was talking to someone here. I said, would you sing Timmy? Please permit me to stand on the already well-established protocol by the MC of today and to state that for the first time, I noticed that actually this is truly a high table. It's a high table. We are standing very high up here. So pardon us for being high there. We were all at the same level. Thank you so much, MC, for noting that very well for us. Let me note that the book with you, the program with you, has an address in there. But the address I'm going to present slightly deviates from that a bit. But putting the two of them together gives you a holistic view of the university and the Bells University Parent Forum. And we often insist on doing this so that our new parents will know exactly who we are, where we are coming from, where we are, so that they can add value to us while their work remain with us for between 3 to 5 years. And I'm sure 5 years down the line, we will be able to say that this crop of parents today of the new students have added more values than we have done in the past. The joy of progress is people doing more than you did while you are there. In my own faith, if Elijah did one thing, Elisha did twice. So I believe that those of you coming on board this time, you will do much more than those who came before you. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me, on behalf of the promoter, the Board of Trustees, Council, Senate, management, staff, and students of this institution, on their behalf, it's my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the 17th BUPF Annual General Meeting and the 21st matriculation ceremony of our own great university. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that's where we are coming from. Being the first private university of technology in this country, we started in 2005, and we just celebrated our 20th anniversary. So we are in the 21st year, and we have moved from there. From that modest beginning, we have become noted for quality of our graduates and contributions in research, technology, and societal transformation. Like I mentioned, we just celebrated 2 decades of academic excellence, growth, and positive community impact. So welcome to a celebration of excellence, while challenging our inner strength towards expanding our scopes and horizons. We celebrate our uniqueness, and I'm going to state this for our records. Like I mentioned earlier, we're the first private university of technology in Nigeria. We are ranked 41 on the THE Sub-Saharan ranking and 12th in Nigeria. We ranked 4th. Thank you. We ranked 4th among private universities in Nigeria. I'm proud of ourselves for the fact that we're the first to run the biomedical engineering, mechatronic engineering, telecommunication engineering at the undergraduate levels. Currently, we're on the reporter's list for the THE ranking. And notably, 2 of our professors in engineering are ranked among the top 2% of researchers in Africa. Our social contract. We operate by the component of the social contract of responsibility, sharing, and shared responsibility. And I state that with all sense of responsibility also, shared responsibility, because we are all stakeholders in molding these young minds. And I'm certain that in Yoruba Palace, at least I know, as they say, 2 hands have birthed the baby, but the whole community takes care of the people. So it's a shared responsibility. So this informs our results of ensuring that every student, 1, completes his or her course of study as and when due. 2, that is a worthy ambassador of his or her parents, appreciating the huge resources invested in them. 3, is worthy of the degree of the university, both in character and in learning. 4, that he or she acquires the requisite skills, both soft and hard skills, that will stand him out after graduation. And 5, that he will be a leader and solution provider on graduating. That's our thoughts for our students when they come in, and by the time they go out, they are different. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, those of us on this right side here have noticed students who came in looking naive at the beginning. And when they are graduating, they have become full-grown, matured, and ready to go out. I thought you would clap for us. The registrar, bursar, UL, and all members of staff of this university contribute in one way or the other to the growth of these students while they are on ground. Ladies and gentlemen, our university is a community university, and that has been mentioned by a promoter over and over again. And the concept of the community university is different from every other university. It is said that innovation marks turning points in public engagements. Every other university is conventional, public, private, and the like. We are a private community university. We also to appreciate the concept of this community university as the model being championed by Bells University of Technology, Ota. I note with pride the fact that I observed that after us, quite a number of community universities are coming up. Elisha has one. I understand that Kumasi is building another one called TOU. Everybody is coming up after us. We are first in several things. Community education system sets out to provide solutions from collective knowledge and shared experiences, recognizing education as a lifelong activity. It utilizes a variety of resources as contributed by citizens who identify with the vision and ideals of the institution. We are glad of the inputs of individuals and corporate organizations into the vision and are partnered with Bells by endowing infrastructures for improved service delivery. I'm going to list some out for us to know that people have contributed to this institution, and we have moved from 2005 to 2026 on the shoulders of giants who have contributed on this space. One, Dr. Mike Adeniga building, which is Ganganti building right across the road there. This building has been put to a plethora of mixed uses: library space, CBT, laboratories, workshops, office spaces, drawing rooms, and studios. That building houses all this. Asiwaju Onefowokan of Coleman's Wires and Cable. That building houses the College of Postgraduate Studies and the Center for Foundation Education, which is called CENFED. The new Rising building is currently under construction to cater for all our ICT projects and other related initiatives. The BUPF buildings, the Student Friendship Building, the Student Friendship Building housing our Student Affairs Office, the BPF Lecture Theatre, Lecture Hall, the renovated International BPF Conference Hall, where we are all seated now. It used to be a place for indoor games. BPF transformed it into a conference center. I thought you would clap for yourselves. Please clap louder. The LED smart billboard out there, which has now served as our information center. Now no student, no staff can complain of not knowing when exams are starting, when lectures are starting, when the school is resuming, and when the school will be on one break or the other. That LED board has served various purposes. I thank the BPF for bringing that up. Let me note that other institutions are looking at this and are thinking on how to put this on. Again, That's another first for us. The BPF revamped the sports field, and that's where we are using currently, and the expanded engineering workshop, which has been well elucidated by the chairperson. 5, we have the University Clinic. This building was donated by the PZ PLC to serve as University Health Center for the then young university. The then young university. 6, the second clinic extension. This structure currently serving as second clinic extension was rated as the first ICT center for the university by BUPF under the leadership of Mr. Jekede and Mr. Kayode Shobacho. This has been transformed into both male and female wards as the clinic. 7, in the spirit of the community system, this second clinic was refurbished or furnished by Dr. Tim Akao, the CEO, New Horizons Limited, as further contribution towards improving on the infrastructural development of Bells University of Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, 8, the ICT building, the first endowed building on this campus, housing the present activity of the New Horizon, was donated by BUPF also. We celebrate these great individuals, you inclusive, and other corporate entities for identifying with us and contributing to our smooth running. This is the ideal we run with, the ideal we are proud of, and the ideal we celebrate. Ladies and gentlemen, the BUPF and its uniqueness and mandates. The Forum of Parents and Guardian of Students. This makes BUPF and the university veritable stakeholders in providing education, development, and guidance to these young ones. So we are to consciously look out for common grounds to tackle issues as they come up in matured manners of mutual respect, trust, and understanding of prevailing situations as guided by the extant regulations. Hello, sir. We appreciate the previous and current executives for staying on course and often taking things beyond expectations. It is on record that the forum has partnered with the university on several fronts, making valuable contributions in educating and encouraging the students. One recent noteworthy and commendable among several initiatives of BUPF is the institution in perpetuity of the BUPF Prize for the best graduating student in each college. And we have 5 colleges. The prize is to the tune of 5 million naira at 100,000 per college per annum, and it is in perpetuity. And this has been approved by council to commence at the 18th convocation, which will come up in November 2026. So thank you, BUPF, for bringing up this. So every college, the best graduating student gets 100,000 naira and a plaque from BUPF. The challenges in education landscape. It is noteworthy that the chairperson mentioned a bit of this. And while adding to this, I would say the university has always been conscious and appreciative of the various sacrifices of parents at all fronts, However, the unfavorable economic climate in the country has caused noticeable increase in the running cost of every aspect of the university, especially in the provision of municipal amenities. Notably, Bells Tech has not increased components of our fee schedule, despite the situation of the recent past. Rather, we have introduced tuition-free schemes for several programs. We have also stepped forward to allow parents to pay 4 times at 25% per unit time. Thank you. However, recent occurrences, especially from vendors hosting our content and other ICT matters, are dollar denominated. Hence, the increase have been more than noticeable. Our plea. We wish to plead with parents to kindly bear with us when marginal increases are announced on some items. It should be noted that whatever the margin of increase is always below the actual that the university bears. I'm not saying that there's an increase. I'm just saying that please bear with us whenever it comes. It has not come. Today's event, the idea and ideal of annual general meetings is germane as a means of 1, guaranteeing accountability, 2, ensuring we keep our focus, 3, helping to give direction for the future, 4, for checks and balances, 5, vetting activities taken thus far, how relevant they are for our environment. It is with this at the back of our collective minds that we welcome you all to this AGM, where efforts will be made to re-strategize on ways forward for the forum and the university. In closing, like I informed the matriculation ceremony earlier this morning, this event is my last formal attendance at the AGM of Bells University Parents Forum as the Vice Chancellor of this university. And I'm deeply appreciative of the love, partnership, and friendship that I've enjoyed with you. Thank you for attending my 70th birthday about a year ago. Thank you for being there. Thank you for all your gifts. Sincerely appreciated. My family sends greetings. Also, like I said earlier, this present set of students are special to me as a person. And as last borns, our favorites of parents, they are all my favorite students. And I'll keep praying for them, especially for them to excel in all they do. I'll keep them on my prayer list every day, every moment, that this particular set will excel in all they put their hands on. Like I prayed for them, they will be like trees planted by the rivers of waters. They will bring forth their fruit in their own season. Their leaves will not wither. Whatever they lay their hands on, they will prosper. Now, I wish to congratulate the leadership of BUPF for being true to the forum's mandate and for this very, very beautiful outing. Once again, I welcome you all to Bells Tech, where only the best is good for best. Bells, and where only the best comes out of Bells. Thank you, and God bless you.
Please, let's put our hands together again for our Vice Chancellor. Sir, we appreciate you. What do we tell our VC? Let's tell him we love you. Thank you, sir. We love you, sir. God bless you, sir. Yes, without wasting our time. Yes, before we go to the next item on the program, I'd like to address those of us at the extreme back. If you are up here, you will discover that Everybody is lumped towards this way, and everywhere here is empty. And you can see it's being recorded. Please, I beg of us. For those of us at the back, after the pillar, would you do well to move towards this side? Please, we are only begging. You can't be seen from here. Everybody after the pillar. You know what I mean? Please, move towards this other side. Let everyone be evenly distributed. In short, ushers, please help ensure that. Everybody at the back, everyone, let's be fast with it. Move towards this other side, please. Thank you. And those of us standing at the back, you really don't have any business standing. Let's all of us be seated and enjoy the program. Thank you so much as you comply. Meanwhile, before I call on the secretary to come handle the consideration and adoption of the minutes of the 16th annual general meeting held on Saturday, 1st February 2025. There is a missing Toyota key here. It was found by someone. So if you are the owner, not now, kindly meet me after the program with proof of ownership, please. Thank you so much. So please, let's put our hands together for the secretary of this great body, Mrs. Ama Jesuobo, as she comes for the consideration and adoption of the minutes of the 16th annual general meeting held on Saturday, 1st February 2025. Please, a round of applause for her. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. All protocols duly observed. Let's all kindly open our program of events to page 22, where we'll be considering the minutes of the 16th annual general meeting, which was held on the 1st of February 2025, right here in this hall. So we'll go over it page by page in order to save time. And we'll be starting with page 22. Page 22, please, let's take a look at it. Page 23, please. If you were here at the last AGM, please check the attendance for your name. Page 24. Page 25. Page 26. The last name there is number 445. And after that, we have the second item on the minute, which is the opening. Let's take a look at it. Page 27, please. Page 28. Observations, corrections from the minute. Okay, I see a hand raised. Please go ahead, sir. We need a microphone, please.
Thank you. I noticed that duplication of name, Professor Ngozi Arisa, number 313,
Sorry, what page, please?
page 25,
Page 25.
and page 26,
Okay.
number 313, and number 403.
313 and 403.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Any other observations, please? That was Professor Oyedepo. Thank you very much, sir. There's someone over there on my right. Please start by introducing yourself. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I stand on existing protocol. My name is Comrade Ibe Monday Chikuka. In the attendance, there is an omission of name.
Okay.
My wife was present at that meeting on the 15th of February, but invariably her name was omitted here.
Okay, sir. Thank
Mrs.
you.
Christiana Ibe Chikuka.
Mrs. Christiana Ibechuku. Secretariat, please take note. Thank you very much. So, page 28. Is that a hand raised? Okay, ma'am. Please go ahead, ma'am. The mic.
My name is not on the attendance list. Professor Olubukola Uforije. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Secretary, please take note. Any other observations regarding the names on the attendance? Any other observations regarding the names on the attendance? Is there a hand raised? Okay.
I was also present in the last meeting. My name is not there.
Okay.
I didn't know who.
Okay. Thank you very much. Any other observations? Okay. There are hands there. Your name is not there. Okay, so at this junction, I think, what's her name, please? Sorry?
Ogunjobi Monsurat.
Thank you very much. Did you register at the last AGM, please? Okay, thank you very much. Any other person? Okay, thank you very much. So for those who are new parents, your name will not be on the attendance or on the minutes of the last AGM. So in the absence of any other omissions regarding names on the attendance, I'd like us to return to page 28. Any observations? Page 29. Page 29. Let's read through it, please. Page 29. Page 30. Let's go to page 30. Page 31. Page 31. Professor Lurin, please.
Thank you very much, Madam Secretary. On page 31.
Sorry?
I said, thank you very much, Madam Secretary.
You're welcome.
On page 31.
Yes, sir.
Before we had the election,
there is a resolution taken by the House
Okay,
that no member should be disenfranchised from contesting or voting in the election,
okay.
which the House take a resolution is omitted in the minute.
Page 31.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for that observation, sir. Secretariat, please take note. Any other observations on page 31? Any other observations? We move to page 32. Page 32. Any observations on page 32? If there are no observations, I would like to thank you all for joining to consider the minutes of the 16th AGM. Thank you very much.
Please, let's put our hands together for her. Well done, Amiable Secretary. Thank you. We are gradually going to the heart of the program. But meanwhile, I want to inform our new parents here present to ensure you register. Sorry. Yes, I wanted to inform our new parents to ensure they register in order for your names to be well captured. Your name, of course, did not appear now, but hopefully, and God willing, by next year, everyone's name will be in attendance. So please ensure to register. So like I said, we are gradually moving into the heart of the program, and the next item on the agenda is matters arising from the minutes of the 16th annual general meeting. And to handle that is the chairperson of this wonderful body, which is in the person of Barrister Ayo Ponle, to handle the matters arising and even the substantive matters. Please let's put our hands together as we receive her. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Madam Moderator. At this point in time, I'd like to call for the adoption of the minutes that have just been read so that we can consider matters arising from there. A hand in the room for the adoption of these minutes. If we're present at the last AGM, can you please adopt this minute? Adoption of the minutes.
Yes, I hereby adopt the minutes of the last minutes. Isiba Adeshewa by name.
We can hear you, madam. Your name?
Isiba Adeshewa. Isiba Adeshewa. I move adoption of the last minutes.
Thank you very much. We can hardly hear you. Isiba Adeshewa. Adeshewa. Thank you very much. Who second this adoption? Any hand? You don't need to be at the last AGM to second. There is a hand here.
Hi, Dr. Adeola Eniolayo. I second the motion to adopt.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Before we proceed to the matters arising from these minutes, I would please like to take us back a little bit. There was an omission on the program. We're actually supposed to adopt the agenda that we are treating today. It's on page 13 of this program. Please, can we please go to the page 13? The agenda for the 17th annual general meeting. There was an omission in adopting that agenda. Having looked through it, can we have someone move for the adoption of the agenda of this minute? Any hand up, please? Okay, there's somebody here. Please, ma'am, there's someone here. Thank you, sir. So we encourage you to make use of the microphone properly so that we can hear you very well.
I, Tampana Razakili Bede, move the motion for the adoption of the agenda for the 17th annual general meeting of the Bells University Parents Forum.
Thank you very much. Please who second this agenda. There is a hand up in front here. Ma'am. Hello, ma'am. There's a hand in front here, please. He's raising his hand here. Okay, thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. I, Mr. Rahman Adewale Adebi, second the agenda, the motion of the agenda to be adopted for the day. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. We appreciate it. We'll move to the substantive matters arising from this minute. We will do it as fast as possible so that we can move as fast as possible as well. I think that will begin from page 29 of this okay, from page 29, academic matter. I think this, the Vice Chancellor has spoken extensively about today again. Any view from these academic matters, health benefit, payment portal, and we'll move to the student welfare. Okay, I'll move to the student welfare. We'll talk about subscription to HMO. Like I said in the address that I was privileged to present to talk about subscription to the HMO. As you're all aware that the HMO is running and functioning in the university for now. Is the program commenced at the commencement of this academic session of the university, and it has since been running. And in the room, if you have any question concerning the HMO, we could use about 5 minutes to tackle that. I have two persons here who are from the NHIS desk officer of the university from the health service. Ma'am, can you please rise for recognition, and also the doctor that's in-house from the health center of the university. Those are the people in charge of the HMO in collaboration with the secondary, that's the ABUA T-ship. The ABUA T-ship is the persons in charge of the HMO. That is the HMO that the university has subscribed to. It was not only the university who had the opportunity of picking the HMO. We were also involved the executive were also involved in this. We had the opportunity of talking to about 3 to 4 HMO, and in turn, we all decided collectively to use the Abuad T-ship HMO. The reason being that the Abuad T-ship is also an institutional-based HMO. They regulate institution of higher learning like us. And HMO goes beyond just when they are in school. It also extends to the fact that once they're at home at that particular point in time, the child can be moved to any HMO, because you know, if you say there must be a particular hospital that you must go to, then that shows there's a limitation, because that hospital might be a huge distance to where you are living. Any accredited hospital that is an HMO accredited, because it is not all hospitals that are HMO accredited. The ones that are HMO accredited are actually the ones that you can take the child to. And another thing that another benefit that I know that this has done for us is the fact that, you know, in the past when your child treats malaria, the bill of the child will be pending on the portal. It's until when you pay that bill before the child can proceed to even register for anything. So, but that has been eliminated, and it has taken a lot of burden off the executive of the forum, because from time to time we attend to financial assistance, medical financial assistance, because we cannot close our eyes to the fact that our children, maybe one of our children has been conducted a surgery upon, and the parents cannot afford to pay all the money. We would definitely have to come to their rescue. But with this HMO, it has become so minimal to the extent that at least if a child is going for surgery, you know that whatever you are paying, if that HMO is not covering the entirety of that surgery, will be basically minimal compared to the fact that in the past, it must have to be you paying everything from out of pocket. So if you have any question for them, they are both here, and I will just make that you raise your hand if you have any question concerning this HMO, so that they can answer our questions thoroughly. Thank you very much. Yes, here, there's also the usual. Okay, there's a hand up there. Ma'am, please, there's a hand up there. Please, kindly introduce yourself to us and go straight to your question, sir, in order to manage our time appropriately. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mr. Chamberlain Wangwa. I have a son here, and currently from my workplace, he's covered. We have a running health provider. In fact, to be precise, AXA Mansard is fully covered. So my question goes this way. Now that we have an active HMO that covers him, how does that work with what you have here? Should he have a problem? That's for number one. I know that before now, he had issues that he required medication and he was treated in the school. So does that mean that the treatment given to him, I have to pay now, or that what we paid before as part of the school fees covers it, or that there's something else we have to register concerning the HMO? Because currently we have a running one. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other question on it so that we can collectively take the questions? There is a hand here, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shagun Aino. Now that we have the HMO functioning, my child just had a surgical operation this last Wednesday, and I fully paid. What do we do concerning that area?
Okay, thank you. I will slightly take some of the questions while I will allow the medical team to take some of the questions. Sir, concerning the issue of your child having full, the HMO has been paid alongside with the school fees. If he has been taken care of while in school, you will not see the bill on your child's portal. So he's not going to pay for that, that as out-of-pocket expenses because the HMO is already, it's already part of the school fees that has been paid by the child during the course of the payment. So there wouldn't be any payment hanging on the portal of that child again. I think that answers your question. So, I didn't hear you, sir.
We were given referral letter from the clinic in the school.
That's why I said that part. Your question, I was answering the other person. Your question will be answered by the NHIS Dex officer now, as well as the doctor in the room. So, the second question, the question you have asked is about the fact that your child has a surgical operation and he was referred by the university. He had a referral letter. So, NHIS Dex officer, can I give the floor to you?
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocol duly observed. My name is Ms. Shosinde, the NHIS Dex officer and the medical social worker for Bells Health Center. Concerning the question that he asked, that his son currently underwent a surgical operation. For that, though, for our hospital, for the health center, we usually issue a referral code to an accredited hospital. If by chance he went to the hospital, the HMO will be covering 350,000 of that fee, while the rest of the payment will be paid by him. We are paying a large percentage of the money, so the rest will be paid by him. The fact that he paid all the surgery fee, he should contact us and we will direct his questions to the HMO and it will be sorted out.
Thank you very much. So, sir, that has been, I guess that question has been answered to the fact that, to the extent that the surgery is being covered, she has mentioned. And so once you give them all the documentation, they will do the needful in that regard. Thank you very much. I know, sir, I know you are in, hello, sir. I know you are in contact with the university hospital before he was referred. So please direct all the contact back to them and they will resolve this issue amicably. Thank you very much. Any other questions on HMO before we proceed on this? Okay, thank you very much. I do not see any other hand. Let me move to the next one quickly so that, okay, there is a hand there. Ma'am, please, let's take your question swiftly.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please, Maria, it's still a question I need to get clearer. Concerning that of a child that has HMO that is currently running, is that child still need to register with school HMO? Please, I need to get that question clear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Yes, because already this fees is part of the school fees. It's already part of the school fees. And there's no way on the portal, on the payment portal, that you will say that this child has an existing HMO. And one of the things that we have said is that while the child is in school, the university is responsible for them. And in that regard, they are expected to be taken care of holistically, including medically. Because I've seen in the past, one of the reasons why this HMO issue became something paramount in our heart. I've seen a child sleep in the hostel and seriously ill, and says that when the child was approached to go to the health center, the child said that I cannot go. Why? He said, because the bill will be on my portal and my mommy cannot pay. So my fear is, if you say the child and say, my mommy said I should not go, I should use this drug, I should use that drug. And at the end of the day, God forbid, we're all parents. God forbid anything happen, including us, the parent forum here. I'm not sure we'll be happy. We will not be happy when it comes to that issue. And those are one of the reasons why we say that the HMO should cover everybody. And it should be part of the school fees. As much as we pay the school fees in installment, we also pay the HMO in turn in installment, while the school has actually paid the HMO upfront before we even finish paying all those fees. Thank you very much. So as it is, I think we should, please, for the sake of God, HMO is 45,000 naira. I seek our indulgence. I seek our indulgence that we should please let this and let it be part and parcel of it as it has come to stay, and it has taken a lot of medical burden off all of us, Thank you very much. There was on the issue of matters arising, I specifically feel that it's important we address issues concerning halls of residence. As much as there are a lot of complaints that come from this aspect, I also want us as parents to please keep talking to our children. Our children are not accountable at all. I feel ashamed, even as a parent. I remember during the last executive, there was an ad hoc committee that was raised by this parent forum that will visit hall of residence of this school to see the living condition of our children and to also see the way their attitude towards facilities that are being provided by the university. I can tell you for sure that that committee came back with their hands covering their face. When you will see a whole jeans trouser flushed down, boxers flushed down, sanitary pad flushed down. When you see our children remove their fans to use the word as probably a gym, and you see our children on their fan down for 24 hours, 7 days a week. Because I'm sure if they're attending a school where light has been a cause for concern, maybe we would have all learned more. Because they will on the fan down, there's light. Once there's outage, the fan will go off. Once they bring low current, the fan will be on. Once they bring high current, the fan will be on. And at the end of the day, what happens? It goes bad. Even in our homes. I seek our indulgence. I beg us in the name of God. We need to continue to talk to them, to be accountable, responsible future leaders. They have this lackadaisical attitude towards life, to feel that, hey, after all, my mommy has paid for everything. After all, my daddy has paid for everything, so I can use it anyhow. Please, I beg us in the name of God. Because see, I know as a chairperson, I know complaints that come to us. I see on the platform the way parents will come, agitate. Oh, the fan is not working. The fan is this. Even in our homes, they do it. But because they do it, it goes bad, we provide another one with immediate effect. With our quote and unquote mindset, I do not want my child to suffer. I don't think none of us suffered in life. We were actually being disciplined. And that discipline has carried us a long way. And it has given us a lot of resilience that this generation do not have. Please, I beg as much as we always have meetings with the university management, with the maintenance team, to be on top of the issues. But when they go out of the room to fix issues there, in less than 2 weeks, that same fine that they are going to fix or replace will go bad. There will be surge. God forbid there's a major fire incident. We cannot rule out the fact that owning this electrical down 247 has created some fire incidents in some rooms that the school will have to rescue for it not to escalate. I seek our indulgence to please help the university to do their part. in this regard. And by so doing, by also speaking to our children all the time. We are on top of the university management. They're right beside us here. As much as we're collaborators, sometimes we fight a lot. And these are one of the reasons why we have to fight, because they have to provide adequate amenities for our children, which they have provided, but they also have to see to continuous maintenance of it. And so we would also want our children to be accountable to this, to be disciplined, to be responsible, because they're future leaders. They are the leaders of today, no longer leaders of tomorrow. They are leaders of today. So I seek our indulgence to please continuously talk to them in this regard. Thank you very much. I think from this, the minutes of the 16th AGM, that's going to be all that come from matter arising, except if there's any question from the floor of this AGM. Okay, there's a hand up there, sir. Please, thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I stand on all existing protocols. My name is Michael Adejo. I have a son here, just came in this session. And it's about health matters since we're talking about human health. I believe we have new hostels in the campus here, and an incident occurred. My son is pretty tall, a bit taller than I am, and the fans in the new hostel, I believe, are ceiling fans. And while he was trying to climb a bunk, this fan caught him. Now he was treated. But that was an incident, and I actually asked what happened, said it would be escalated. Now, I don't think that is the first incident, and I believe we have people who are even taller than him in this school. Now, that is a health hazard. Now, it hit his head, but didn't really damage any part of his skull. It might happen to somebody else, might be his eye, might be his ear. So I would love that the university authorities look into these fans that are ceiling fans. I'm aware that in other hostels, you have fans that are like fans that are caged. Can that be looked into? Something that will be escalated and cause a big issue for the school? Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, parents. And sometimes it's difficult to answer your questions. But you are requesting for that. Others are requesting for ceiling fans. So we deal with 4,000, 5,000 students. You are requesting for ceiling fans. Others are saying, you are requesting for this. Others are saying, no, while this is too direct to my son, he gives him kata every time. So except if there are specific requests like yours, you should let the reporters know, and they can treat it as specific. One of the parents came sometime and said his son is 7 feet tall. So he needed a different bunk. So we have to construct a different bunk for him. So we treat every case on its own merit, where we can, right? I mean, ergonomics says that there's a minimum height that we can go. That what we did. Your son is above the minimum height. So we'll take his own separately. Let him report to the portal, portal will DSA, and then we'll work on that. And see whether for his own room, we could get something like this for him. Let me add just a little bit from what the chairman said about talking to our students, our children. They put on the light, the fan 24/7. It's on throughout, even when they're on holidays. Our NEPA bill is 50 million per month. Our diesel bill is 28 million per month. That gives me 78 million per month. Now that's 78 students' fees gone. Well, so you can bring this down if and only if they will put this off when it's time to put it off. And time to put it on. That's why we say we are partners in progress. If you talk to them, we will talk to them, and I'm sure it will yield better fruit for us. For the sanitary aspect of it, we plead with you. Can it particularly when they are graduating, it is heartbreaking. If an student decide to break things because they've been told by their parents that they paid for everything. You didn't pay for everything, man. 78,000 million per month for 12 months cuts away everything. And if a student decides to damage a thing because his parent has told that he has paid for everything, I don't think that's right to do. Please don't give them the impression that I have paid for all. You didn't pay for all. So please, it's just a plea. And we will continue to plead with them also. So please do the right things. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, we have a lot of hands up now. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Mrs. Tola Olapade. I have a word here. Our hostel is 34B, new female hall. There's no fan there and there's no wardrobe. Please tell me to do the needful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma. I guess the child should follow the appropriate channel and report that in particular. I didn't hear that, ma. She said she has done that, ma. Okay, no problem. She's, which hostel, ma? New female hall. Okay. We will look into that before we leave here now. I'll get all the details of the child. I'll look into it. There's another hand there. Okay, there's a hand there. We'll come to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I just have a suggestion.
Your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Tampana Razak Ligbede. I have a son here. He just got into the school. I have a suggestion with regards this the issue of utilities. I mean, it's a joint effort. Everything that has been said about our children is true. We live in precarious time. We are always struggling with social media presence, and we have those challenges at home. Now, I'm aware that in my son's room, for instance, there are 4 of them in the room, and they all have house masters. Perhaps the house master should develop a rooster to ensure that a student per day is in charge of ensuring that all utilities are switched off. It is also going to form part of building responsibility in them. They make those mistakes at home, truly. They wake up in the morning and go without switching off anything. And we have to go around to do it. But at least if in school, they are forced to also ensure that somebody, student per day, the roster should be developed by the house master, and it should be shared with them that you are in charge of ensuring that fans, lights, and everything is switched off before you go to class. If you are not able to, perhaps you have a class in the morning, you tell one of your friends, Omo, I get class, offline too. No, things like that. That way they will develop that habit. So let's do it together.
Thank you very much. As much as it's a beautiful and welcoming initiative, I know that when they are going out, they lock their room. Hello, sir. The person with the microphone, this woman has raised her hand. So they lock their room. Somebody's, the last person that goes out of the room, lock their room. So maybe with that, we could say anybody that goes out of the room last should be the person in charge of this at this particular point in time. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. My name is Engineer Folashade Owosheni. My discussion with you has to do with safety concern as well, health and safety concern. My daughter, she fell off the bunk. She fell off the bunk while sleeping. The guardrails for the up bunk is not there in her home bunk. She was taken to medical, everything has been sorted, but please, just for safety's sake and for others, the up bunk, the guardrail should be provided, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's noted. I actually feel her concern because it's not every child that has the capacity when they are asleep to have full consciousness. Thank you, to be sorted.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Odeshola Kafilat. Since it's a collaborative thing, I just want to also ask that we tell our mothers that they should tell their girls, their daughters, that they do not have to drop their pads in the toilet. We have to be intentional about it. Yes, we want to be protective, but we've had cases where our daughters comes around and say, my mommy said it should not be seen, and that the only safe place I can drop it is in the toilet. And of course, we know the damage is going to cause. So we need to be intentional and tell them how they can properly dispose these things without them dropping it in the toilet also.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I appreciate that. There is a hand there and there is a hand here. I think that will be the last two hands I will take afterward.
Good afternoon. I'm Somi Falobi. My issue has to do with the payment portal. At the time I was paying for the acceptance fee, there was a glitch. I made 3 payments for acceptance fee. 3 of them went. So I had overpaid. I've written a letter to the bursar sometime in October. I got a call sometime early November, but I'm yet to get the refund of the 200,000. I don't know what has to do. Maybe since the bursar is here, maybe they could quickly help me. My letter is with them. I submitted a letter to the bursar, but since November, I'm yet to get any further details. Thank you.
Yeah, let me first and foremost apologize for this. The university is migrating from one portal to a new portal. So we had that glitch you were talking about. Quite a lot of those who fell into this are being refunded. Very recently, jokingly, I told Bossa that, Bossa, I'm tired of refunding. I hope you're not refunding our money to people. But obviously, your case will be dealt with. Whatever the amount you overpaid, I can vouch for the university that we will refund. But please allow us just ensure that we reconcile those accounts and ensure that the refund is made appropriately. We apologize. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. There's a last hand here. Please, the microphone.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mrs. Ogali. Yes, and I'm new here. My son started in December. So my concern is about my son. He's tall. He's tall. So he's in a down bunk. So whenever he calls, sometimes on video call, even before the call, when I took him to the hostel, I found out that the bunk, he's taller than it when he sits down. So that makes him to always bend his back. So I'm scared of hunch or whatever. So if I don't, yes, the question is this. I'm not saying that bunk should be removed. My question is that can I get him a seat and a table that he can be using? So I have to ask this question before doing so. So I won't bring table and chair and I'll be asked to take it back. Then also, their hostel, there's no window blind. Can we bring window blind? That's my question. And also, I want to appreciate the school for cutting my son's hair low. I am very happy. God bless you for that discipline.
Yeah, let me start you from the, let me start from the last. The last to the, thank you for keying into our vision of ensuring that they are neatly shaven, neatly cut. And let me commend Professor Luri for doing a job there and others who are with him. Yeah, we thank God for our children. They are different shapes and sizes. We will not mind if you bring that for him specifically, but please do that in writing and approval can be given to you. One difficult thing about giving you bringing it in without approval is this. Every person cites it as an example. So when you are given particular approval, we know you are the only one in that. We gave an approval to somebody to leave a dreadlock because it was spiritual. I've attempted to more than 10, and everybody is becoming spiritual. So you don't know when somebody is telling lies, and when somebody is not truthful. When somebody is not truthful, that one is truthful. So you must get an approval for that. Normally, when we have that, we investigate, the DSA will look at it, and I will give you approval. So we'll do that for you. We'll agree. But when they're blind, DSA will answer that and get back to you. We don't want to have multiple types. Now, the thing is this. You might bring a yellow window blind, and somebody will tell you that yellow is not my color, and I don't want it. And then scuffle starts. So we're cautious about taking one person's complaint and generalizing it. Now, I thank God for parents. When talking about your child, please remember that we are dealing with 4,000, 5,000 children. And we must be cautious about this. What is good for him may not be good for him. So please write about the chair and table. We give you an executive approval for that, having investigated and checking his height truly. Maybe if you bundle together with the one whose son is about the same height, I'll give them different attentions. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Peter Imagwezoje. I have a ward here who is Emerald 3 Hall of Residence. There's no porter in that hall.
Emerald 3.
There's no porter in the hall. And that also brings me to the issue the chairperson raised, the activities of the wards in the hostel. If there's a porter in a particular hall of residence, they are supposed to instill discipline to ensure that things are done normally. Children will always be children. If you leave them without any supervision, they can go any net.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Yes, please come to the front. Come to the front row. That's the General Student Affairs. I'm sure there's no portal in the Silver 3 hostel. It can't be true. Emerald 3, no. They will answer. The other issue you mentioned was
Curtains.
Well, discipline. Yeah, when we talk of discipline, we deal with, like I told you earlier, we deal with different phases of it. And unfortunately, pardon me this, if you feel offended, some of our parents think their words are more truthful than even the Vice Chancellor. Once your child reports something that is gospel truth, nobody can say anything more. I think you have a large heart, open mind to allow us investigate issues. Some parents are very rude. I had to tell one that I'm here to serve you, I'm not your servant. Was thrown up and down, and I don't think it's right. If I'm polite to you, does not mean that I'm afraid of talking to you. Making a report, I'll get a report, ask people to investigate, and I get the facts. Where possible, I go back and tell you, we are sorry, we are going to take charge of that. But to call me in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping and ask me to go to the hostel and check something, I think is uncalled for. If your child gives you the Vice Chancellor's, we are not headmasters here. So when he called me at 12 midnight, I should go to his child hostel. And I don't think it's right, man. But we try as much as possible. I mean, some of us are called teachers. I have a calling to be a teacher, and I'm happy to be. So I listen to students until they tell me the whole thing, the whole truth. And we investigate before we give the sanctions. If sanctions are awkward, they go to appeal. The appeal committee does a very good job of revisiting cases, even when they are going down. But all I'm pleading for is, please remember that we are human beings too. We have some life to lead, and we deserve rest. So if something happens at 12 o'clock at night, don't call until morning, except it is an emergency. If it's an emergency, obviously I'll leave my bed. So please bear with us in these areas. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, the Dean Student Affairs, please. So I will come back to let this Student Affairs resolve the issue of the Emerald 3.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, sir and ma. Regarding the issue of Emerald 3, if I just want to thank God for the level of admission God
has given us this year. The hall was not in use, so we didn't have personnel covering that hall. But this year, as the admission increased, we made provision for hall officials. And by the grace of God, they are coming on board this coming week. But at the interim, the hall that is next to that hall, the porters there had been overseeing the affairs of that hall. And sincerely, practically every day, I visit that hall to oversee what's going on there. And I work in connection with, in collaboration with the acting CSO, who is no longer acting. Professor, I'm talking in terms of Professor Oluni. So by the grace of God, this coming week, the all officials will take their full responsibility of that hall. Then regarding the curtains, with due respect to all our parents, I want to thank God for how we have been bringing up these children, but our male students. In fact, when we resumed into the new session,
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
have
sir.
addressed the issue of
Yes, sir.
curtains, and
The curtains, sir.
then
Yes, sir.
we can deal with that executively when we finish. We'll deal with that executively, the curtains issues.
Yes, sir,
So
that's
let
what
the
I want.
porters handle that.
Okay,
Then
sir.
we'll go back later. Thank you.
Yes, I just wanted to say that we made new curtains yesterday.
Okay,
to
so
give them. Yes, sir.
distribute.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. New curtains will be distributed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, but number 3, I'm shocked that there's no porter. Ensure there's porter today. Whatever it takes to do that. And so we just appointed 11.
There are
Just
porters.
appointed 11. And
Yes,
so
sir, there are porters.
there should be porter there. There's no reason why there should be no porter in a particular hostel, particularly because anything could happen. No, please, before dusk today, make sure there's a porter there. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay, I have this hand. These 2 hands, or else we will not live here. These 2 hands will be the last. Sir, I'm sorry, sir. We can come back to take you during substantive matter. Sir, we can come back to take you during substantive matter.
Good afternoon, all. I am Mrs. Adeyemi and a new parent of this institution. By the grace of God and from what the Vice Chancellor just said, that things need to be verified. From what I gathered from my word, it's that water is a concern at the hostel, which I think needs to be visited. Even coming to the fact that they need to buy bags of water, they bring them limited bags to buy, considering the numbers of students that are in there. So kindly help work towards that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sirs, ma'am. My name is Tamplana Ogunfowora, FNITP. This is my first time of being within the system. Mine is observation. The issue of matric, I got to know through my son just yesterday. And I was asking him, does the university doesn't have newsletter or circular or something that they should know on hand what they want to do? I started asking him, where is the venue, what time? Initially, he told me 12. Later, he said they have to be seated by 9:30. So this forum that we have here, I wouldn't know how often it's holding, but I quite know from the VCA that you have about 4,000 population here, and I know at the point of entry of these students, you ask for phone numbers and email of parents. phone number can cost you more, but with email, such information that are very germane can be deployed. So when we visit our email, we see it. So we'll not be in darkness to what is going on. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, sir. Yes, the last person there. That's the last person.
Yeah, good afternoon. So my name is Jonathan Noah. So having referred back to what one of our parents said before, earlier, so regarding the school barb, the sons here. So I wanted to ask, because having gone around the whole premises, I didn't see anything like barbing salon. I didn't see anything like barbing salon. Fine, it might appear to others, but for me, I didn't see anything like that. So secondly, I wanted to have, is there anything like parental WhatsApp group? So if there is, so we need further encouragement on that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have the privilege to answer the last question, which is the group. Is a Telegram group. There's a Telegram group for parents. And I'm sure that in the course of this meeting, the link probably will be displayed so that we can probably put it up here and you can just scan it and comment into the group. The question before then will be addressed by the Vice Chancellor.
Well, there is Bible salon in every hostel. There even for females, there are salon also. Your child, I'm sure, knows where to get a barbing salon. There are vendors who do that all over. No, you see, because it's not being run by the university, we don't advertise that. There are vendors who handle that. It's been outsourced, so they handle that. But there are barbing salons all over. In fact, we are cutting down on the number of barbing salons. They're becoming too many, but it exists, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. I just wanted to tell the parent that talked about the matriculation. I'm aware that this has been, the matriculated students are actually aware of this matriculation long before now. A lot of them are aware of it. And there was a memo that was circulated by the university about 2 or 3 weeks ago, immediately the university resumed. There was a memo confirming and reassuring us of this day. I'm sure that you are actually not on the parent platform. That's why you didn't know, sir. So before the end of this meeting, I know you will be added to that platform by the PRO so that you will get all the required information that you need. Circulars from the universities are posted there from time to time. Thank you very, very much. I'd like us to move to substantive. Okay, before we move to substantive matter, there are actually people online. There was a question that was asked by our online participant that I would like the management of the university to attend to. The question goes thus: mobilizing delay for NYSC. This is an appeal to university management to improve on this. This delay is traumatic to students and their parents. Is this being caused by extension program for the final year student? I will give the floor to the Vice Chancellor to please answer this question.
Thank you very much. It's that's nothing to do with the extension program as such. There's a glut for the moment in NYSC itself. There's a limited number they can push out, so they close their portal very quickly. We're working on this and trying to ensure that we cling to the fastest phase. So there's batch 1, batch 2, batch A, batch B, and we are still looking at the fastest batch. In fact, last week, our NYSC desk officer was in Abuja for the same meeting. And there are so many universities in the same vein where we turn out these students. They cannot cope with all at once. There's a limited number to do. So the batch of last year, they have not even dealt with it at all. The year that is May, June, July. when we talk of September, November. So it's beyond our powers for now. But again, let me stop at that so I don't let cat out of the bag. We are working on it for the benefit of our students, right? So I apologize for this delay, but it's honestly beyond our powers. We'll keep on working.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, at this point in time, we would like to move to the substantive matter on our agenda so that we can move as quickly as possible because I'm aware that there are lots of parents that are still going quite far. So the next on our agenda is the financial report for the year for the accounting year ending 2025. I would like to call on the financial report, the financial secretary to please give this financial report. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Let me just not waste our time. Let me just embrace the already established protocol. Financial report for Bells University Parent Forum for the year ended 31st August 2025. During the period under review, the ESCO started with the sum of 15,451 naira. 451? Huh? Okay. Let me give my. The account is on page 37 to 34 to 44. 37 to 44. Thank you. Like I was saying, the ESCO started with the sum of 15,451,188 naira. For the year, the sum of 92,450,000 naira gross income was realized through the payment of BUPF levy of 25,000 naira by 3,698 students, while the sum of 48,636,710 naira 44 kobo was spent on various expenses. See details of this audited financial statement on page 37 and to 44. The closing balance as at 31st August 2025 amounted to 26,433,618 naira 73 kobo. During the period under review, the year total sum of 50,080,000 naira 80,458 naira 75 kobo was incurred on a project donation, which is a key objective of this forum. And the total asset of the forum as a reporting date stands at 48,203,607 naira 73 kobo. I want to thank you for this opportunity to serve the forum. This happens to be the financial report, but the details of the report is on page 37 to 44 in the program booklet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Financial Secretary. Let me call for the adoption of this financial reports before we call on the auditor. We move for the adoption of this financial report so that we can extensively discuss it after the adoption. Adoption for the financial report. Any hand up? Okay, please, who has the microphone? Ma'am, by the AC there. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shola Nomuiwa. I adopt the financial report for year end 31st August 2025. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Who's second? There is a hand up by this rule here. He's upstanding already.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adedayo Olufisayo. I don't think this is the right time for us to adopt financial reports because we have not been able to go through it. It will be better for us to adopt it in the next AGM meeting. My suggestion.
Noted, sir. But for the continuation of this meeting, we will have to adopt second and look at it for questions on it. If we keep it to another AGM, what happens to the accounts that will come at that AGM again? So definitely, sir, we would have to look at it. We can, no, as once we adopt it, we adopt for discussion. We're not taking it in finally, we adopt for discussion. We have to look at it and we have to ask questions. We're not shutting you out not to ask questions. Questions concerning these accounts would have to be treated right on this floor because the financial secretary will have to answer every question concerning this account, sir. Thank you. Who moved to second? There is a hand at the end here, sir. It's down, no, this row is at that end there.
I am Engineer Dele Obele. I second the adoption of the annual general meeting financial report. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sir. I'd like to call on the auditor of this forum to please give the auditor's report, then we'll look at it holistically and address all the issues concerning it. Thank you.
Good afternoon, distinguished parents. Can we open our program booklet to page 35, please? Report of the independent auditors to members of the Bells University Parents Forum. We have audited the reports and accounts of Bells University Parents Forum, BUPF, which comprises the statement of financial position as at 31st August 2025, income and expenditure and other comprehensive income, and statement of cash flow for the year ended 31st August 2025. And the summary of significant accounting policies, including explanatory notes and the executive report set out on pages 37 to 44 of this program booklet. Responsibility of the executive committee in preparation of the reports and accounts. The executive committee is responsible for the preparation and fair presentation of these reports and accounts in accordance with the International Financial Reporting Standards and the requirements of the Companies and Allied Matter Act of Nigeria, CAP C20 LFN 2020. and in compliance with the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria Amendment Act of 2023, mandating such internal control as the executive committee shall determine necessary to enable the preparation of the reports and accounts that are free from material misstatements, whether due to fraud or error. Responsibility of the independent auditors. Our responsibility is to express an opinion on this report and account based on our audit. We conducted our audit in accordance with international standards on auditing issued by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. Those standards require that we comply with ethical requirements, plan and perform the audit to obtain reasonable assurance whether the report and accounts are free from material misstatement, whether due to fraud or error. An audit involves performing procedures to obtain audit evidence about the amounts and disclosures in the reports and accounts. The procedures selected depend on the auditor's judgment, including the assessment of the risk of material misstatement of the reports and accounts, whether due to fraud or error. In making those risk assessments, the auditor considers internal control relevant to the forum's preparation and fair presentation of the reports and accounts in order to design audit procedures that are appropriate in the circumstances, but not for the purpose of expressing an opinion on the effectiveness of the forum's internal control. An audit also includes evaluating the appropriateness of accounting policies used and the reasonableness of accounting estimates made by the executive committee, as well as evaluating the overall presentation of the reports and accounts. We believe that the audit evidence we have obtained is sufficient and appropriate to provide a basis for our opinion. In our opinion, the reports and accounts are true the reports and account gives a true and fair view of the state of affairs of Bell University Parents Forum as at 31st August 2025, and its financial performance and its cash flows as presented in accordance with International Financial Reporting Standards and requirements of CAMA 2020. Report on other legal and regulatory requirements. As required by the Common and Allied Matters Act 2020, that in carrying out an audit, we consider and report to you on the following matters. We confirm that, one, we have obtained all the information and explanations which, to the best of our knowledge and belief, were necessary for the purpose of our audit. In our opinion, proper books of account have been kept by the forum so far as appears from our examination of those books, and the forum's statement of financial position and statement of income and expenditure and other comprehensive income and are in agreement with the books of account. Signed, Femi Ogunsoya for Femi Ogunsoya and Kusha Accountants, FRC number 2014/ICANN/00006503. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alhaji Ogunsoya, for that auditor's report. At this point in time, I think I would like to call for questions on this financial report. Questions, comments. I'm sure we're taking about 5 minutes or thereabout to look through the papers before us so that we can ask questions, make comments, and we can progress with this. Thank you very much. We welcome comments, welcome questions, please. Submissions in this regard, like suggestions, observations, all are welcomed. If you see any hand up, kindly please let us see your hand so that we can progress and move on with this. Thank you very much. No questions? No questions? No questions? No comments? No observation? Oh, thank you. Sorry, at this point in time, maybe the executive deserve a round of applause, so please. Thank you very much. The next agenda on this. Let me quickly, for about 2 minutes, skip the next agenda and go to the next one, which is the report of the endowment. Please, the first vice chairman, sir. Professor Jimo, please, it's your turn. We'd like you to give the endowment fund reports to this August body today. Thank you very much.
Just push it down a little.
Good afternoon, parents. Please kindly open with me to page 19. Vice Chancellor, sir, kindly permit me to stand on the existing protocol. The report of BUPF Endowment Fund at the year 2026 annual general meeting of the Bells University Parent Forum on 17th January 2026. History. As part of commitment to transformative policy of Bells University Parent Forum Executive Committee for ensuring future for our students, a new policy called Fund was proposed in May 2021. This was presented in the year 2022 annual general meeting of the forum and was unanimously approved by General House. The establishment of BUPF Endowment Trust Fund received constitutional support as one of the new policy incorporated as approved by members in the year 2023 during annual general meeting. Aims and objective of the fund. The aim of the fund is to support students financially and to assist students in a way to promote Bells University of Technology of Nigeria, subject to approvals of the executive committee. The specific objective of the fund are as follows. 1, to provide maximum support to students who have financial challenges in pursuing their career at Bells University of Technology, particularly those who lost their sponsors or those whose sponsors are permanently incapacitated. 2, to offer prize and award to the best graduating student in the university. The prize is to the tune of 100,000 naira with a plaque and was first awarded during the 15th convocation ceremony in 2023. This was further extended to the 5 colleges in the university in 2025. 3, to give financial support to student program with national and global recognition. Modus operandi. A separate account was opened to manage the fund independent of Bells University Parent Forum Bank account. The primary source of finance of this fund, as approved by member at the year 2023 annual general meeting, is the receipt of 10% of annual total BUPF level collected. As part of investment drive to earn more return, the fund has considered investing its utilized bank balance in high-yielding risk-free security in Nigeria. Bells University of Technology, its uniqueness and support. The laudable initiative of BUPF Endowment Trust Fund was commended and embraced by the management, Bells University of Technology, Ota. The university management also support the endowment fund with passion and thereby waive accommodation fee for our benefiting students. At this point,
I would like to say big thanks to our amiable Vice Chancellor and the management team, sir. Operating guideline. The operating guidelines of the Endowment Trust Fund initiative is presented in another booklet. Members are advised to pick up a copy. The endowment policy statement provides information to parents, sponsors, students, and university community as a whole. The guideline has been revised to expand its scope and allow all students of the university who lost their sponsor as a result of death or permanent incapacitation to benefit from the Endowment Trust Fund. Beneficiaries. The Best University Parent Forum has consistently and consciously provided financial assistance to several students who lost their sponsors as a result of death or permanent incapacitation during their study. These categories of students has been able to complete their course of study with full funding by BUPF Endowment Trust Fund initiative. The beneficiary of this fund since inception is presented in the table below. You see the table there. From the year 2021 to 2024, we have 11 beneficiaries. And then from 2025 alone, we have 7 beneficiaries. Financial assistance and sponsorship from 2021 to 2025. The following students have benefited from BUPF endowment funds since 2021, and a check of 5 million naira only was handed over to the management Best University of Technology Ota in 2025 as funds for prizes and award for best graduating students in each of the 5 colleges for the next 10 years. In addition, you will see the table 1 there, table 2, and the third table. The third table there shows the prizes and award since inception. 2 people were given award in 2024 because they have tally, the CGPA was tally, and 1 person was given in 2025. And if you look at the table there, between 2021 and 2024, the forum has invested a total of 4,258,574 on our students, while in 25 alone invested 5,350,703 naira, making a total of 9,609,277 naira on the debt of sponsors and those who are incapacitated. In conclusion, it is obvious that more fund was committed to the financial need of our students in the year 2025 than the previous years. This financial statement, the financial statement of the endowment fund is herewith and is incorporated into our the financial report attached to this program. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, the first Vice Chairman. Let me correct an impression on the award. The award for best graduating students in all colleges is in perpetuity. It's not for 10 years. Once we give the award to the university, there's a way the university endow it, continue to roll it over year in, year out, is in perpetuity. So BPF name for those endowments are here as long as Bells University of Technology keeps existing. Thank you very much for that report, sir. We appreciate you. Like I said in my opening remark, that the welfare of our children is actually a paramount objective. It is very, very important to us, and we will continue to support them as much as we seek indulgence and cooperation of parents in that regard. Thank you very much. So at this point in time, I'd like to move to the number 2 item on the substantive matter. Let me at this point in time call 2 of our executives out. The current financial secretary, Mr. Ismail Olalekan Majobaji. So please step out. Professor Oluwafemi Enilolobo. Professor Enilolobo, please, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Prof. I'd like on behalf of the entire Wales University Parent Forum to thank these 2 gentlemen for their service to this forum over the years. And today, both of them are bowing out as executives of this great forum. Having spent the statutory required years for service on the forum. The statutory required years is 3 years maximum that they can use on that position that they're in. So they have served and served diligently. Having served my predecessor for 1 year and having served under my own leadership for 2 years. I'd like to say a very big thank you to the 2 persons, and I'd like to seek the indulgence of the Vice Chancellor to please help present a small token of appreciation to them.
The chairperson, may I also, on behalf of Wales University of Technology, thank these 2 gentlemen who have served meritoriously under your leadership here and under the leadership of Ladako. You have done excellently well. We appreciate you a lot for your contribution, for adding value to the university while you are serving. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Mr. Majoba, thank you. While you are there, because even after we present this to you in recognition of your outstanding service to the BUPF during your tenure as Financial Secretary from February 2025 to January 2026. Given this day, 17th January 2026, at the 17th Annual General Meeting. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Of our own Professor Enilolobo. Well, I'm not surprised that you served well. That's characteristic of you. Well, thank you for the dual purpose you're serving, both as member of staff, professor in the university, and also a member of the BUPF. I want to appreciate you also as a university for being a good ambassador, while BUPF is thanking you with this plaque, recognition of your outstanding service to the BUPF during your tenure as First Assistant General Secretary from February 2025 to January 2026. I want to thank you very much for putting your best. In fact, a particular time, I saw him serving one time during one of your conferences here on public, and I said, Prof, I do want serving. That is humility to the core. Thank you so much for putting in so much. God bless you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. At this point in time, it is obvious to this House that these two positions have become vacant. These two positions, the position of the Financial Secretary and the position of the First Assistant Secretary, has become vacant. So, to this House, there are one or two things we would do quickly together for us to fill these vacant positions. We'll be going through the Constitution, election of executive members. I would like a volunteer in this room to be our returning officer for purpose of transparency. Please kindly volunteer if you're not interested to take a position. There is a hand up here now. Somebody has actually volunteered to be our returning officer for this election. Please, the microphone, and I'd like you to please step out, sir. Thank you, sir. Can please step out, sir. He becomes our INEC for the purpose of this election. Thank you, sir. I would like him to have a chair there, sir. Can you please tell us your name, sir? Please, let him tell us his name. Can you please tell us your name, sir?
Once again, I'm Tamplana Okofora Kamu, FNITP.
Thank you. Tamplana Moro, if I get it correctly. Thank you for being decided to be our INEC. Now you're going to put that chair properly. No, sir, he's going to use the table. Yes, let it go in properly. Let him sit properly on that seat. Thank you. Thank you so very much, sir. So at this point in time, two positions are vacant. The position of the, there is a hand up. Please, can you bring the microphone for her?
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols duly observed. Madam Chairperson, at the 2023 general meeting, you were elected, which shows that you are the position of the chairman for 2 sessions. According to the constitution of this great citadel, Bells University Parent Forum 2023, Article 4, Executive Committee, subsection A, it states, the forum shall have the following office, who shall handle the office for just 2 sessions alone. In the first instance, and it may be re-elected for only another term of a session. So I am Mrs. Akiola, and I would like to know why your position isn't declared vacant for a re-election. If you could recollect that at the 2024 general meeting, it was unanimously agreed that the election or re-election should be done on the AGM floor. So therefore, in view of this, I, Mrs. Akiola, move the motion that the position of the chairman should be vacant and nomination for the election should be done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Akiola, for that observation. Let me refresh your memory that I became chairman in 2024 and not 2023. So in view of that, I am still running the last academic session that I'm entitled to run as chairman. So if I had become chairman in 2023, the 3 years would have been completed, and I would gladly have stepped aside in this regard. But I became chairman in 2024 and not 2023. Thank you very much. I hope that answers the question. Thank you. So, in continuation of the business, okay, there's another hand up. Thank you.
Duly observed. My name is Adedayo Olufisayo. Yes, Mr. Chairperson, or Mrs. Chairperson, I stand to remind you that you are once first vice chairman. And immediately you finished as tenure, you contested. I was here when we voted you in as the chairperson. Now, according to the Article 4, the forum shall have the following officers. Excuse me. Shall have the following officers who shall hold office for 2 sessions in the first instance and may be re-elected only to another 1 session. So you have been re-elected 1 session. You are not supposed to be there for 2 sessions. So in view of this, I think the seat of the chairperson is supposed to be vacant.
Thank you very much, sir. Point of correction, sir. I was never vice chairman. I don't think you get all your records straight before coming here, sir. I was never vice chairman. I served as legal advisor on that particular position. Maybe I need to do a lot of enlightenment for us. As a lawyer, because I am a legal practitioner, and I'll be doing injustice if I do not do this appropriately. If anybody is holding a particular, thank you. If anybody is holding a particular position, the Constitution is clear on that. If you're holding a position as the first vice chairman, your first 2 years as a first vice chairman, and you can be re-elected if you still desire to continue for 1 more session in that particular position. As much as we give literal meaning to constitutions, we also give the golden meaning to them. Looking at the intention of the draftsman. And the intention of the draftsman here did not say that. So when I held the position of the legal advisor, I held that position, and in 2024, I was elected as chairman. The position of chairman, the person must have been somebody who has served as a member of the executive before you can be elected as a chairman. So in view of this, I do not agree with you that I have served for more than the required period of time that I'm expected to serve. As chairman, that is here, sir, you I still have 1 more year to serve as chairman. Thank you. So let's continue to the business of today, sir. Like I mentioned earlier, the position of first assistant secretary is vacant, and the position of the financial secretary is also vacant. The position of the financial secretary must be somebody who is a qualified accountant. The position of the person who will fill the position must be a qualified accountant. So at this point in time, I'll be seeking the indulgence of member of this honorable house to please, if you're interested in the position of a financial secretary and you have this qualification, as a qualified accountant, we'd like someone to nominate you, someone to second the nomination, and we can go ahead and have that particular election. Thank you very much. Your hand is up. Is your hand up, ma'am? Please, your hand is up. Yes, ma'am, please, your hand is up. Okay, Professor Louis, your hand is up.
I want to appreciate you for your explanation. I am not learned, but I am a professional by the grace of God. You have occupied this position for 2 years, for 2 sessions. You came in 2024 session. 2024, 2025 is a session. 2025, 2026 is a 2024, 2025 is a session. And you have spent another session which ended today. And another session is to start, which means re-election. Position can be re-elected. The constitution is very clear. It says, and you may be re-elected if there is no other interested member. If there is difficulty in interpreting this law, there is a legal advisor who can interpret this to us, because the constitution is here with me. The forum shall have the following officer, who shall hold office for 2 sessions. You have spent 2 sessions, man, and may be re-elected. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Please, one house. Madam Ajaga, please stop that distribution now. I seek your indulgence to please stop that distribution. Maybe we need a proper explanation on how the university runs the academic calendar. I'll be giving the microphone to the Vice Chancellor to explain to us what academic session is all about. Thank you.
Yeah, let me intervene in this. There are 2 sessions. Each session is doctorates into the other. 24-25 is 1 session. 25-26 is 1 session. And we are currently in 25-26 session in Bells University of Technology. My representative should know better in this. And I think you should have considered, you have consulted with the party I representing before raising this. 24-25 is a session, 25-26 is another session. Incidentally, you are my representative, and you don't consult with me.
Well, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I think there is a kind of ambiguity somewhere. People are talking about year. We are not talking about year in session. In session is not year. So it's quite, as you said that the election is for 2 years. We are not saying year. The constitution says 2 sessions. So she's came in 2024-2025 academic session, and this is a 2025-2026 academic session.
Thank you very much to the university management for this clarity. I think we need to quickly and effectively proceed. There is a hand up there. There's also a hand up here. There's also a hand here. So please start with the, okay. Oh, that microphone is not working. Can we quickly get it resolved? Okay, I think it's resolved. Thank you.
Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Charles Yoila. I'm also a lawyer by profession. Well, I have not seen a copy of the Constitution. I think that would have enlightened me more on what a session is by that Constitution. In my mind, I was thinking that a session is a session of the EXCO. That's a session of the EXCO. That is 1 year forming a session. 3 years forming a session. However, I seem to be hearing that a session is academic session. So I wouldn't know which one to work with to make an explanation to this. Because if we are using academic session, 2024 to 2025 is an academic session. 2025 to 2026 is an academic session. 2026 academic session has not concluded. Now, if we are now using session of ESCO, which is 3 years term, 3 years for 1 term, we will now be taking it that a session will be 3 years. After 3 years, you enter the second session of another 3 years. Okay. So if we are using the academic one, 2026 has not finished. It is very, very clear. When you make laws, you have interpretation rules. You could use the literal rule, you could use the golden rule, and then the mischief rule, depending on where you want to go to. Now, we are using the literal rule because it is there written and clear that it is per session. Now, if I understood what she said, that she has run her first session, 2024 to 2025. Now we are in the second session, 2025 to 2026. 26 has not ended. We just started 2026. My son just came in 2025 to 2026 session. Until the end of 2026, he will be running a session. If I understand it very well. Very, very well.
Thank you.
By the grace of God, I am Director, Legal Services, National Assembly. I interpret laws every day.
Thank you.
So I know these things. However, we may have a superior submission on this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, sir. Let me explain this further. Because the management of the university who creates sections for the university have actually explained. Well, in a university environment, we work with the sessions of the school. When I came in 2024, the session is still running. I didn't even begin as chairperson at the commencement of that session. Because you know, each session commences September, October. So September, October 2024, I came in by February of 2024, while that academic session was running. That academic session has begun to run at that particular point in time when I came in. So I came in February of 2024 and finished. So when you're saying probably session, it is an academic session, ladies and gentlemen. It is not the ESCO session. The ESCO do not have a special session that we have created for ourselves. The session we go with is the university session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. My name is Shola Nomiwa. I want to believe that many of us traveled down to Ota today.
Yes.
And most of our time has been spent. And if it is not compulsory for us to conduct this election, probably maybe we might want to do it virtually because we're still traveling back. I know there are some people that are traveling back to Shagamu. So instead of wasting our time, and truly I'm highly disappointed in those that have been talking. 90% of us does not have the Constitution. Why are you people driving us back? She said it. The election took place in February 2024. She has not completed 3 years, 3 sessions. Why are we dragging issues? And if you are interested in us, let us know that you are interested in the position.
Thank you so very much. In view of this, I think it's imperative for us to fill these two vacant positions at this point in time. Please, let's fill these vacant positions, because if we continue to take questions, comments, observation, we're not going to live here, like you said, and our time is far spent. We're already past through. Let's conclude one or two agendas that are on this, one or two issues that are on this agenda for us to conclude it. Please, I seek your indulgence for nomination for the position of financial secretary. The person must be a chartered accountant, an accountant, any qualified person, any qualified parent who is an accountant. Okay, please, we're going to do a nomination. Ma'am, please, can I have the microphone, please? Can I have the microphone? There's someone here who is going to nominate someone beside. Yes, please give it to her. Thank you, madam. Take the both side. I like that.
Good afternoon, sir. I nominate Mr. Rahman Adebi. He's a chartered accountant.
Thank you. So Isabel, please nominate him. Nominate him, ma'am. Nominate him. Nominate him.
I nominate Mr. Rahman Adebi. He's a chartered accountant.
Thank you very much. Who second the nomination? Please, let's have a seconder for the nomination of Mr. Rahman Adebi. The seconder. Okay, there's someone. There's a hand up there. Who is seconding him?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Alhaji Tijani Taufik. I seconded Mr. Rahman Adebi.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. So, Mr. Any other nomination for the position of financial secretary? Do we have another accountant in the house? Do we have another accountant in the house? Chair of the AGM committee, Mrs. Ajaga, can we please share this thing while everybody is seated? Please, I seek your indulgence to please sit down. In 5 minutes, we will be done, ma'am. In 5 minutes, we will be done. I seek your indulgence. I know you've been here and you want to go. I beg of you to please sit down 5 minutes. Any other nomination for the position of financial secretary? Any other nomination? Any other chartered accountant in the room? Mr. David, please be upstanding, please. Thank you very much. Any other nomination? There's another nomination here. Okay. Hello, the microphone. Can I have the microphone there? Please, there's a microphone there.
My name is Alhaji Adeleke. Good afternoon. I hereby nominate Alhaji Abosede Lawal. She's FCA for the post of financial secretary.
Thank you very much, Alhaji Rahman, for that nomination. Who seconds the nomination of Alhaja? She's there. Alhaja is there. Who seconds the motion? Please, a second. There's someone here. Who's seconding the motion for the nomination of? I cannot hear you, sir, but let them bring the microphone to you. Thank you, sir.
I remain Shola Onomuyiwa. I second the
nomination of Alhaja. Thank you very much. Can the two of them please step out? Please, Alhaji. Mr. David, please step out. And Alhaja, please step out. Please step out to the podium here, right in front here, please. And can you please address this house in 1 minute, sir? Thank you. Please, can you have the microphone? Can we please give him the microphone? Thank you. Thank you, Alhaji. Thank you, Mr.
Ladies first.
Ladies first, okay. Alhaja, please. Alhaja, please, ladies first. I agree with that. I agree to ladies first. Ladies first. Thank you.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Elder, please put the microphone right to your mouth.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alaja Sarah Tabostedilawa, FCA. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sirs. Good afternoon. All assistant protocols, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll talk about this.
Actually, I started my education from Comprehensive School, so I was born in 1976. I had my BSc in accounting from Ogun State University. Thereafter, I proceeded to Ladoke Akintola College of University of Technology to study Masters in Marketing. I'm a chartered accountant. I qualified chartered accountant 2013, and since then I've been having a lot of personal businesses. Right now, I'm the managing director of one finance company, that is Brand Capital Investment Limited in Okija. And also, I'm a realtor. I'm into real estate business. I have a lot of estate management experiences. I've done
Thank you, Alaja. Thank you so very much. What's your membership number, Alaja?
MB 37
Okay.
37816.
Thank you very much.
37816.
From which district?
From Ikeja district.
Ikeja district. Amazing. Thank you, Alaja. So can Mr. David please have the floor, sir? I think she's done.
I'm an FCA, yes.
Yes, she said that she's FCA.
Yes.
Yes, she said it. Yes, I know you're a fellow. You said it already.
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. David, please have the floor. 1 minute.
Thank you very much, everybody. My name is Mr. Rahman Abdulwali Odebi. I'm a member of the Social Account of Nigeria. Of course, a young man born in 1977, August precisely 18th. And of course, I had my university education from Olabisi Onabanjo University. As at that time, we were called Great Oswite because it was formerly Ogun State University. Then thereafter, I furthered into my MBA there as well to obtain my MBA in finance from that same institute. Of course, along the line, I was already doing my ICANN, and I think I qualified after a long wait for 9 years in 2009 to become a chartered accountant of Nigeria. And since then, I've worked with so many companies. One of the companies I worked as my early stage was ZRL Multimedia Limited, where I started my career. And I ended up as being the CFO of the company before moving to a company called Daddy Communication in Victoria Island, where from that point on, I moved on to another company called Corporate Leisure Limited. At a point in time, I felt satisfied and I tried to move on to my private profession, where I run a company called Precognitive Consulting, where we do everything finance, accounting, consulting. And so be it, we've ventured into so many things, into politics, into public speaking and what have you. But today, I think I want to allow her to take the reign because personally, I'm engaged in so many activities that I think is taking my time. So thank you very much as you allow the FCA to take charge. My MBA number is 28580 and I qualified in 2019, sorry, 2009. So thank you very much for the opportunity to be here, to have somebody on the floor to be able to compliment and make things happen for this great organization, this great university. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think at this point in time, Mr. Adebi has actually declined to hold the position of financial secretary. And in view of this, can we have somebody that shows Alaja has. Can we do a show of hand in support of the fact that Alaja is coming in as the financial secretary? Thank you. Those against? No. Sir, Alaja has it. I guess so. As a returning officer, is that your view, sir? Is that your view, sir?
Good afternoon. I'm happy to be here once again. And the election, I would say, is unopposed. Because our brother here, Mr. Adebi, has stepped down for Alaja to take charge. And even upon that, the chairperson has the gathering who are in support that Alaja should take over, should take charge. And quite number of people supported. And Alaja Abosade Lawal, FCA, is hereby declared unopposed and the winner.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Alaja, for being the newly elected Financial Secretary for the BUPF. Mr. Adebi, sir, thank you so very much for that spirit of sportsmanship. I really appreciate that, and I wish you, success in the future endeavors. Thank you very much. So the next position that is available is the position of the First Assistant Secretary. We're going to be calling Alaja after a while to do the swearing in for both of them. The position of the First Assistant Secretary, it doesn't come with any qualification or whatever. So I take your indulgence to please have a nominee. Nominate somebody. Okay, somebody's hand is up there. Can we please take the microphone to the person to either nominate someone or nominate himself? Because you have the right to nominate yourself.
Good afternoon, Prince. I stand on the existing protocols. My name is Mr. Adebi. I therefore want to nominate a qualified and a well-experienced person in the secretarial job, Mr. Bobby Ifeanyi Anthony.
Where is Mr. Anthony? Okay, thank you. A seconder to that motion. Can we please have a seconder to that motion? Please somebody second the motion for us for nominating Mr. Anthony. Hello, we need a second. Is there a hand up for that? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dr. Benedicta Ezulu. I second the nomination for Mr. Tony.
Thank you very much for that secondment. Any other nominee, please? Can we have any other nomination for the position of First Assistant Secretary? Please, any other nomination? Mr. Anthony, can you please step out? Any other nomination? Any other nomination? A lot of parents in this room. Any other nomination? Wow. Yes, he's out. So please, can you give him the microphone and let him speak to this house for about 1 minute? Because we do not have any other person, but he's still going to speak to us. Thank you. You have the floor, sir.
Yes, good afternoon, distinguished parents. I want to stand on the existing protocol. Yes, my name is Bobby Ifeanyi Anthony, and I was born in the year 1975, 10th of September 1975. Actually, I've been doing the secretariat job, let me say, all my life. I studied secretarial administration in Auchi Polytechnic, and I've worked with banks, the Legacy Oceanic Bank, Zenith Bank, and so other companies as secretary. In fact, I was surprised when my chairman CDA nominated me because I'm his secretary. When I nominated me as my chairman and I'm his secretary. So I've been doing secretarial job all this while. And I promised to put in my best to serve the forum with all my robust experience if voted in for the position. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So please, the returning officer should please come address the House of this particular election. Thank you.
Once again, I greet everyone present here. And the position on ground now is First Assistant Secretary, if I'm right.
Yes, sir.
So First Assistant Secretary, anything secretarial or secretary is something, we are the soul of the committee of the ESCO. Perhaps if the secretary is not available, the first assistant will take charge. And it requires a lot of writing. And I'm happy that the candidate we have that is unopposed and is serving with that job, which is even doing presently. And that shows that he is up to the task. So Mr. Ifeanyi Fabi Anthony is hereby declared unopposed. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. Okay, can I ask Elijah to please step out? Elijah, please step out. Can I please call on my professional colleague at this other side? Sir, can you please come help us? Sweden in to take this position. So the returning officer can please have your seats. I will call you to take photographs with them. Thank you. So you can please help us swear them in. We do not have a, you can just do this normal solemn swearing. Thank you, sir.
You. Yes. I. Solemnly declare that in occupying the office in which I have been voted in by the BUPF, I shall do my best, render the best of services, be honest, and keep appropriate records. So help me God. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. So at this point in time, let me also use this opportunity to announce the new treasurer, because the position of the treasurer is not an elective one. It is the representative of the university bossa that actually second someone to the forum for us. This has been part of the constitution for inclusivity and transparency. So in view of this, I will be calling on Mr. Tunde John Bosco Adesanya, FCA, who is the new treasurer and the bossa representative to this forum. Please, can you please join them here? Thank you. So these three persons are the new members of this forum that will be joining us as executives. So we say welcome on board and congratulations to the three of you. Thank you. So the returning officer can please join them to take a group photograph, please. Thank you. And also the person, the Helena colleague that took the oath of office with them for the record purposes and At this point in time, I think on the substantive matter, we have discussed extensively on student matters. We have also discussed extensively on academic matters. So I would like us to move to AOB so that we can
Distinguished House, there were discussions concerning sessions and years, and that needs to be put in proper perspective. The 23-24 session, the 24-25 session are 2 sessions. Now, whatever the elections are, all the elections are by records. Elections of chairperson or chairman of the forum comes in-house with the executive. And I believe that the executives go back in-house and do its election in-house and announce to us. That's what has happened in the last 9 years. Am I correct? Right? It is in-house that the chairmanship is elected. True or false? False? Please let us know why. Babala was elected in-house and was announced to us here. Mr. Butchmu was elected in-house and was announced to us here. That's the record. Who? No, they announced in-house. They announced in-house, sir. Please go back to the records. Go back to the records. So the executive must go back. The exco and everybody must go back in-house and do that and report back to the AGM here. But that must be done and reported back. I don't think we should go out in here. EXCO should have discussed this at their meeting because coming here. Because the first two significant positions were discussed. The third one should have been raised in-house and should have been done before getting here. Doesn't give us to watch in-house. I think you should go back in-house, executive and watch their things there. Thank you very much. The ex-officials are there. When you get into the house, sort it in-house and let us know.
Thank you very much, sir. So at this point in time, we have AOB. Can we please quickly do AOB? Mr. Poli.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Ode Ipole. There will always be a lacuna in every constitution. So I humbly wish that propose that the constitution should be reviewed.
Thank you.
And possibly the EXCO should get back to us on the outcome of the review. And if there's going to be a contribution, possibly we do it on online so that every parent will participate in the contribution of the new constitution. That is my proposal. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. Mr. Olatunji, the floor is yours. It's an AOB suggestion. We'll move on to it.
Thank you. All protocols duly observed. Please, I would just want to set some issues, correct some records, please. I want us to please listen to me. In the BUPF EXCO, the BUPF year starts after every AGM. Once you are elected, the people that are elected today joins the ESCO now. So by the following AGM, they have spent a year. So that has been how our own year has been running. If not, those people that have been elected today, they won't join us until probably when the new session comes up. And it cannot happen like that because we have already sent off Mr. Majobaji and Professor Nino Lobo. And there will obviously be a lacuna. Who holds forth when they are not there? So please, I just want to set records straight. For BUPF and for our ESCO, I've been here for quite a while. I was once an assistant general secretary. I was here 3 times as the general secretary. I have spent a year as ex-officio member. This is my last year as ex-officio member, starting from today. And by next AGM, I will leave this place. So that is how we have been operating it. Please, let's set the records right, straight, please. Please, except if this honorable house now says it does not work like that again, we are going to be holding our AGM in September when the people, our children resume. And how do we get a crowd like this if we don't have it during the matriculation of our children? So please, I'm just here to set records straight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Majobaje, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you, the chairman. I would just want to go straight in having, Mr. Chairman, in having addendum to the proposal being submitted by Mr. Ipuni. The Constitution is seriously having macula. And I want to suggest that the ESCO, the current ESCO, look into it and call extraordinary meeting through virtual. We can have enough members to participate, call for proposal from members, and call extraordinary meeting through virtual so that it will be approved before the next AGM. And it will be a working paper by the time we are having the next AGM. And I want to suggest that we pick a legal person from the floor, not from your ESCO man. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you. Any other AOB, sir? So can we have a motion to approve? Please, can we have a motion to approve the review of the Constitution? Hold on, sir. We want to take a motion to approve the review of the Constitution. Sir, can we have him?
Hi, thank you. FNITP. I move the motion that the Constitution for MUP.
Thank you, sir. Who second this motion? The seconder to the motion. There's a seconder here, please. Okay, sorry, there's someone here.
Hi, Mr. Gaspar Labupo Emmanuel. I'm seconding the motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, there's someone that you were supposed to give the microphone to. Let's have the floor under this AOB so that we can move quickly. This is already to 4.
Ma, please, I would like to call your attention to the way you responded to me as a parent when I made my observation. You responded by saying, I actually wanted to send a message to Telegram, but I like it to be resolved on this platform. You responded by saying that should in case loss of memory, I do not have amnesia. Yes, you responded saying should in case is a loss of memory. Yes, you said it on the podium. So I would like to know that, I would like to say that I'm a parent also. And Yoruba usually says that and I look young, but at least it was an observation. So I made an observation, but I don't think the response should be should, in case you have loss of memory, you might actually not direct it to me, but I asked the question and that was the response that came in because I jotted it down. Thank you.
Madam, first of all, let me apologize, but I will not, in my character, use condescending word on another person. That's a condescending word, and I'm sure this meeting is being recorded. So, madam, I will never say that loss of memory because I will not take if anybody use that same word on me. And I don't think I've used that word on this table. I don't think any parent have had me use such word here. Madam, please, I won't do that. I don't use condescending word on the personality of people. Please, I don't. But in as much as you feel offended by my response, I apologize. Thank you. Any other A or B? Okay, maybe that will be the last so that we can adjourn and the management staff needs to leave. You have the floor, sir.
Okay, all protocols duly observed. I am Sir Cletus Ujo. I have my son here who is into computer engineering. He started last year, late last year. Just a word of advice to all of us as parents. You cannot judge a book by the outside look. I know when you hear about Best University, you'll be saying, oh, it's a private institution and it's very expensive. Like some of us had that notion. But now we got to know that there's flexibility, there's no rigidity. I love the way the Vice Chancellor and all the executive members, I want to say a very big thank you for your flexibility. Very big thank you. You are a parent indeed. I want us also to be evangelizers to other parents outside this world. I let them know that Bells University, as they perceive it to be, is not that costly, it is flexible. The important thing is you have a value for your money. And that is what, for the few months, that's what me and my family are having, the value for our money. I think the children are not just here for academics, but they are also here for reformation. And that is very important. So that tomorrow, when they go out of the to the outside world, the worlds of the world, they'll be able to represent the school and us as their parents. Thank you very much. May God give you the grace to keep keeping up and let everybody who brings his or her child or ward here be able to strike the chest and say, yes, I brought my child to a very reformed institution. God bless you.
Thank you so very much. We appreciate that beautiful words. Thank you so very much. The Vice Chancellor would like to respond to that.
Well, thank you so much, the last speaker. Yoruba Palace, thank you for saying this. Thank you for saying it. Thank you for admonishing others to do it. Like we say, when we do good, please tell us so that we can do more. When you do bad, please quickly let us know and we can repair it. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for advertising Bells. We appreciate you. Thank you for appreciating what's been done. Thank you, sir.
At this point in time, I do not see any other hand. Yes, we have agreed that there's been a motion that has been moved that the Constitution be reviewed and LESCO will put machinery in place for this, and we will in turn call an extraordinary general meeting that will be basically virtual so that we will consider this very critical issue. Thank you so very much. We would like to move for adjournment. There is a hand here. Where is the microphone, sir? The man with the microphone. Thank you, sir. Please. Someone is standing here to move for adjournment.
Thank you. It's not really motion for adjournment. If I hear the Vice Chancellor when he spoke that this is the last baby, that is the last
people to be matriculated. Maybe when we are doing another AGM, most likely, I don't know whether he will still be here.
He will not be here. He will not be
If
here.
he's not going to be here, for all the services he has rendered for this forum, I move a motion that we give a standing ovation and special thanks to him for a good job well done. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have to sit down, sir. Okay, Mr. The Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Jejeron. Thank you. On behalf of the entire parents of Bells University Parent Forum, this is the last AGM that the Vice Chancellor will be here with us, because, and the bossa as well of the university, because their tenure is coming to an end by July 31st of this year. So by next AGM, we will not be here again. We appreciate you, sir. We say thank you for your support to this AG, to this entire body of Parent Forum, and we wish you success in all your endeavors in life, sir. Congratulations. Thank you, sir.
My name is Biodun Olapade. Biodun Olapade.
Okay, Mr. Biodun Olapade. Thank you so very much, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We can be seated. So at this point in time, let's look for motion to adjourn this meeting. Can we please adjourn this meeting? Motion. Microphone, someone here. Yes, give her the motion to adjourn the meeting. She wants to go home.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I, Mrs. Karim Adebi Kafilat, support the motion to adjourn today's 17th annual general meeting of the Bells University Parent Forum, University of Technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So seconder is there. Alaji is there to second. Please give it to Alaji to second.
My name once again is Alaji Adeleke Lawal. I hereby second the motion to adjourn today's AGM.
Thank you very much, Alaji. So can I have someone give us a closing prayer? Please, sir. Come and give us a closing prayer, sir. Come and give us a closing prayer. Thank you, sir.
The chairman, Ma, and the vice chancellor, standing on all other existing protocol. My name is Olusegun Idowu. I'm a builder and a construction project consultant. But before the closing prayer, I have an observation. I noticed we lost our treasurer. And as you have honored the living, you should also honor the dead.
We did that, sir.
Shall we please, we've done that.
We did that, sir, before you came in.
Okay.
Oh, we will not do without doing that, sir.
All right, it's just an objection. Thank you. Shall we then pray?
Yes, thank you.
Shall we pray? Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this opportunity to have another AGM. We give you thanks and praises. And we pray that the words of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts will be acceptable unto your sight, O Lord, our rock and our salvation. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so very much. Control room, can we have the Invest and the national anthem at this point in time? Thank you very much. And I wish us all a beautiful and safe journey back to our various destinations. Thank you.
In brotherhood we stand. Thy cheerful and proud to serve our sovereign fatherland.
Thank you so very much, and I wish us an amazing and beautiful safe journey back homes. The executives, the current and the past, will be taking good photographs with the university management out there before they take their final leave. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
IMC, thank you so very much for the wonderful
Thank
job.
you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, distinguished parents. Wishing you safe journey back home. Thank you and thank you. See you again next year by God's grace. Thank you. Thank you.